Hey guys, and welcome, I guess, to day two of the growing a small account using this trade ideas bot that I've created through Prosper Pro. If you're just finding this video, make sure you go back and watch the introduction video, which will explain a bit more about it, and I'll just kind of delve into what happened today. So today was a bit of a frustrating day, and definitely would have been if I was kind of watching the whole time. One of the beauties of bot trading is that when choppy days like this happen, you don't really have to sit there for them, right? If you've got trust in your stops and everything like this, you'll be fine. So if you pay close attention to the P&L today, you'll see it was up and it was down, it was up and it was down, and we ended up down a very small amount. Probably shouldn't spoil things for people watching the video. So what I kind of want you to keep an eye on today is the SPY. And the SPY is the chart, obviously, in the bottom left-hand corner. And you can see that we gapped down a bit. We moved up to fill the gap. We sold off a fair amount. Then we bounced back up. And then we sold back down. And then, so it was a very choppy day. So I'm not too concerned about the bot performance today, but there are some changes I'm going to make. And I think, again, I'm going to try to think of a takeaway for each and every videos. And I think the one today is going to be for people who are watching the markets and people who have been checking out the SPY and a daily chart of the SPY at this period, and again, depending on when you're watching this, but right now when this video is recorded, we haven't done too much in about, say, 2 weeks, right? The SPY hasn't really moved one way or another decisively in about that 2-week period. So what I'm going to do, and this is something to keep in mind for algo traders, is that even if you build the best strategies, you're going to have to adapt them based off market conditions. So what I've done, and I've done this before uploading the video this time, so I can kind of let you guys know for tomorrow, is I've reduced the number of trades that are going to come through. So I've tightened, I guess you could say, the algorithms. I'm going to up the shares, so we're going to probably be trading 20 shares tomorrow. Should be less trades, and the most important takeaway is tighter profit targets. So if you've seen today and you're watching the P&L, is we were up, a little bit. And when I went through and I checked at the end of the day, which is something that's very important, and I was clicking through the symbols, I noticed that a lot of them came very, very close to the profit target and then bounced away. So when I was running the back tests on the algorithms I created, and this will be different depending on what you build to run through the bot, but I noticed that because of the choppiness of the market, the kind of up-down behavior, there was a lot of getting near a target and having it slip away, and getting near a target and having it slip away. So when I ran all of the algorithms again, and I just kind of included this choppy type market that we've been dealing with, what I noticed was that they all performed much better in this current market environment. So that's the game plan for tomorrow. Again, net, we're still doing fine. But it's always good to always take a little bit away and then walk that fine line, because there's people who will be too hands-on with their strategies where you shouldn't. But then there's always some good takeaways to have. So when I have a bad day, I sit back and I say, okay, well, was this just the statistics, right? Most of my strategies are running between, say, a 60 and 70% win rate. So let's say 2 out of 3 trades should, in theory, be profitable. So if you just run that number out, that means that 1 out of 3 times that you trade, whether it's a day or whatever, you're just going to be wrong, and that's fine. That's the nature of this game, right? If you're looking for something to make money every day, you're in the wrong business, right? You need to go somewhere else. But so you need to take a look and you need to say, okay, was this just a random event? Was this just part of, say, the trading that just happens throughout the day, and I was on the wrong side this time, or was this something that I could maybe change? Has the market changed? And since I run my strategies 3 months back or a quarter back, I just went and I took a look at the daily candles of the SPY, and I noticed that in the last 2 weeks, the market has really changed a bit, where we're getting a lot of choppiness and a lot of whippiness and a lot of this kind of stuff. And what I've learned in my trading in the past, and this is just, a takeaway I want to give to you, is that when the market is choppy, you need to expect a little bit less out of your trading. So there will be more trading, there'll be bigger size, less strategies, probably a little less trading, and tighter profit targets. And that will be the change going forward. But I'm not making any huge adjustments because of one tiny loser day. Again, our maximum risk on this account is $30 a day, and we lost 5, so it's not that big of a deal. So I hope you guys continue to like this and you continue to share it around. And again, links to email me for mentoring and that kind of thing in the description. And if you're interested in trade ideas, that's down there too. But until then, I'll see you tomorrow, and let's just hope we have a little bit better day. Talk to you later.